Hey everyone, Ronnie Petito with Petito's Performance Training Center, and today I'm here to talk to you about what are the most powerful types of exercises to do in order to lose the most fat. Okay, the answer to that is compound movements. What is compound movement? Well, compound movements are any movement or exercise that incorporates multiple joints in order to stimulate big entire muscle groups, or multiple muscle groups for this matter, because they're trying to burn the most fat. So why do they burn the most fat? Right here. Why do compound movements burn the most fat? Well, first, they're fast. Second, they're explosive. Third, they incorporate multiple muscle fibers. So in order to do these compound movements, we have to use the most muscle fibers, so it's very intense for our body. These workouts are not easy. So we use the most muscle fibers during these compound movements. And last, but definitely not least, usually we're traveling the most distance through these compound exercises. So, for example, and I'll put an example down now. Kettlebell or dumbbell swings from here coming up over your head is a very compound, it's fast, explosive, and it's very good for fat loss. And if you do that also, you can do some kettlebell swings, which is another compound exercise that I also really like for fat loss, for the simple fact that, like I said, you're going fast, you're being explosive, and you're using multiple joints, multiple muscle fibers. Our entire body's working at the same time. So this, incorporating these compound movements the correct way, okay, fast, explosive, making sure we're doing the correct and targeting the correct muscle groups that we're supposed to be using so we can get the correct workout and the most muscle fibers usage, and that we're traveling the most distance. So when we're done with these workouts, we have something of like an afterburn effect. So we start, it's not even like, by doing these compound movements, after we're done with the exercise, we actually continually burn calories and fat because the workout was so intense for our bodies and so high, interval that we need to continually, our body is still continually burning fat and burning calories. Burn fat after workout. So this is obviously great because when you're done with the workout, now you're at home and you're still burning fat. That's what we do these workouts for, right? If we can incorporate some of these compound movements into our everyday weight training or everyday HIIT training, whatever we're doing, even if you're doing some type of cardio program because you love running so much, you can still go ahead and incorporate some other things. Like, okay, you got kettlebell or dumbbell swings here. We can incorporate squats, barbell squats. We can do deadlifts, barbell deadlifts, or even single leg deadlifts. Okay, we can do, if you're not into the weight thing, you can do a burpee. Burpees are great. You can also do a mountain climber. There's so many different compound movements and exercises that we can incorporate into our workouts that burn a lot of fat. So, like I said, we can do all these type of workouts, squats, burpees, and mountain climbers in the same day if our goal is really to burn the most fat. There's so many different things we can do. I know a lot of people go into the gym and they're like, oh, I'm going to do this, and then they have their normal routine. But let's jump out of our comfort zone. Let's start getting into these compound exercises, compound movements. Especially if you're not seeing any results on your own, let's branch out and really start using everything, because we don't want to go to the gym and just do regular movements. In our everyday life, we don't sit there and just go in this direction. You know, we're moving things over our head, we're moving our hips left and right, you know, and you might not notice something, and then one day you turn and pick up, you know, something off the ground that way, and then, oh, my back's hurting, and we don't understand why. Well, you know, if we're stretching the correct way, if we're exercising all the time, you know that we don't want to just take something from over here. We want to get our hips squared up to it and use our legs, you know, just little things like this. And that's why we should be working out every day, and we should stay on top of our health and nutrition, because it's about our everyday life. It's about our everyday performance. And if we're looking to lose fat, as you see, these workouts are not too crazy. They're not too hard, okay? So if there's any other questions anybody has about any more workouts, please leave them. I mean, these are only a couple examples, so if you need any more examples, go ahead. Anybody who is already incorporating compound movements and having great success, leave that in the comments as well. Tell me about your favorite compound movement. I'd love to hear it. I'm sure everybody else watching the channel or subscribe to the channel would love to hear it as well, because maybe they can incorporate something like that into their routine, you know, that I haven't mentioned yet. So please leave that. If you have any other fitness videos, or if you want to see any of these examples in action, if we're unsure about form, or if we're unsure about how a workout's actually done, leave that as a question as well. I'll go ahead and answer that. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. My name is Ronnie Petito with Petito's Performance Training Center. And if you're looking to come into the gym, check out what it's all about. Our location is at 4523 Del Prado Boulevard. Contact me at 239-470-0338. My name is Ronnie Petito with Petito's Performance Training Center. And until next time.